to the 35th episode of the Nodfast. It is September 12th.
When did we do the first one of these?
It was
Like October or something, was it?
a while back.
I don't know.
It's going to be almost a year.
Yeah, coming up on a year.
30 some in a year isn't bad. 40 in a year. That's not one every week, but
not
it's
too bad.
pretty good.
Yeah.
But we're coming to you on this Tuesday with music.
Yes.
What are we listening to, Paul?
Yeah. This would be the.
Is it Reich?
No, it's not. This is actually, I don't know what this is because it's not tagged. It's a WAV file. It's a WAV file that we're listening to.
Where
This
do you
stuff by this person. That thing they did that one time.
That's right.
They recorded it.
It's good
We're
stuff.
listening to it. But
I don't know why I said Reich.
This is
That
just
was a stupid guess.
Sorry.
It's not bad.
This is just an update on my dealing with Vectren. I've talked to him, and I guess somehow the whole process has reset itself, and I still have to wait 2 to 6 weeks.
Oh, cool. That really helps things.
I don't want to go into the details of it. Vectren sucks, man.
2 to 4 weeks first.
I guess the new thing is when you cancel your account, you're supposed to know that means you need to cancel them taking money from you too.
The automatic withdrawal. You have to cancel that separately because
I just don't understand why I canceled online, canceled my service.
Yeah.
They said I owed them money. They owed me money, $140.
But you didn't specifically tell them to stop taking money from you. See,
Right.
that's your fault, Matt. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on,
and
dude.
then somehow they said it's my bank's fault too.
Because you didn't specifically tell them either.
Because the bank never told them that they really took the money from me, even though I haven't had it since late August.
I think we need to come up with maybe some customer awareness for Vectren folks. How to cancel your account.
After 5 people, I finally did get somebody to say, "Wow, you're right. This is unreasonable."
Yeah, that's nice of them to.
After 5 people.
Yeah, that's great.
To me, it seems like there was a commercial sort of about this. I forget what the company was or whatever, but how they were talking about the detachment from the site to the store. You know what I mean? Like
completely
what
different
happens
world.
online stays online. You know what I mean? It's kind of bullshit.
Right, because I didn't go physically to Vectren. I talked to people on the telephone.
And it's like if you look online to get something, say at Best Buy, and then go to the store and try to talk to them about what you saw on the internet, they're like, "What?"
Yeah, I went to Circuit City one time, and they were like, "Yeah, that's a online deal only." Whoa, watch out! Whoa.
They said that's online. That's not real. That's not reality.
They said you can't do that here. You can go to a computer over there. Peaceful.
Sweet.
But one time I went into Circuit City, and I was like, I would like to get this. They were like, that's the online price. I said, but I could pick it up in the store, right? Yeah, but we can't sell it to you for that price in the store. What? But we have a computer over here, and I guess you could get on that computer and buy it. And then print the thing out, and then come over to the customer service desk still in the store, and we could give it to you for that price. I'm like, are you kidding me?
It's sort
like
of
what? How ridiculous is that?
It's like that that movie, Me and You and Everyone We Know, where she's like, just send it in the mail. It might get lost. And she was holding it in front of her like, but I have it right here. And I can give it to you.
I actually had trouble with my bank for a while. That I had the employer that I worked for that was in state banked with somebody that was out of state.
Okay.
They would send me a paycheck. I would go to deposit my check in my account here in town. Because it was an out of state check, it took an extra 11 days for it to go through. I would literally be getting my next paycheck and have bounced checks for 2 weeks by the time.
And they didn't do automatic deposit?
No, there's no automatic deposit at the time. So finally this got so bad because obviously 11 days to process a check is pretty bad. So I went in and I finally said to the teller, I said, "Can I cash this right now?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, "If I turned around and then deposited that cash into my account, could I do that?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "I would like to do that, please." And so I did that until we got automatic direct deposit.
Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why? You're just trying to hose with my life? Do
Yeah.
you not see how ridiculous
I mean,
this is?
it really was. It cost me a couple $100 in fees.
It's computer system crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Josh has dealt with the computer system crap with his license.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indiana BMV's, I don't know. They don't know what they're doing.
They rolled out some new system, and I had the exact same thing happen to me, except I didn't get a ticket for it.
But this is also amid like as Spikes was talking about the budgetary cut selections of the governor.
Right? Did we pick the cheapest vendor for this software?
Mitch,
Because Mitch wanted us to.
I think it's Mitch's nephew wrote it. I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
That is fabricated.
That's totally fabricated.
But yeah, so Vectron
it
sucks.
runs in DOS only.
Bunch of banks suck. The BMV, Indiana BMV sucks.
Vectron.
They're all trying to
Don't forget
screw us
Vectron.
over.
Oh, Cardinal Fitness. We still
Cardinal Fitness.
they're still shady.
Angry about them.
They're still shady.
They're still shady.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go to this. Let's go to this Starbucks thing because I just drank some Starbucks.
Oh, awesome.
This is actually interesting. I'm getting to where I think I'm giving up on disliking Starbucks.
It's hard to in some ways.
Of the major corporations in the country,
especially when you're traveling and you really need coffee.
Well, I don't even drink coffee, but I'm just saying on a.
They try to be like human.
Right. They're like, okay, our employees, if you work here 30 hours a week, you get benefits.
Right. That's great.
My cousin in San Diego works at Starbucks just for benefits.
Yep. No reason not to.
If they I think they went to all free trade coffee, didn't they?
Not all fair
or fair trade, excuse me.
Not all fair trade, but they have fair trade.
I think it's cheap trade.
Yeah.
is what they follow.
Yeah.
But they recently started funding production of music, and then the most recent thing is Aquila and the Bee, which was supposed to be a really good indie film. I've not seen it, but it's in my Netflix queue.
And
they actually funded the movie production.
So they're becoming a studio, a label, and a distribution channel.
Right.
Because they got lots of money.
Yeah.
Well, because they're trying to find other ways to make money.
Yeah.
And they do have money behind them to do something with.
As the people with lots of money usually want to do.
Well, they're
make more.
And they're just thinking outside of what a restaurant. I mean, it's not coffee, but why is it? It sure makes sense for them. It sure makes. I mean,
how could I make more?
They're helping produce independent film.
Yeah.
Get put in a venue that everybody goes in Starbucks can see this movie. Like, see it, who wouldn't go even to rent a DVD necessarily.
Sure, exactly.
So it gives an audience for this film. And
in Indy, what do you call a coffee vendor person? A
barista?
Barista.
A barista.
They had a barista art show. So, like, if you worked at Starbucks in Indy, you could, like, have your art that you made. In
the Starbucks? They would show it at Starbucks?
Like, they just wanted to select from the pool of their... I had a friend that went. I was like, now... Is that corporate art?
Corporate art.
I can't tell.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it?
exactly,
right.
exactly.
You know?
That's true.
But at least
they are making an attempt, but that doesn't change the fact that it's a bunch of yuppie bullshit.
They're selling a lifestyle, is what they're doing.
Well, yeah,
they might be funding this independent film stuff, but they're also selling like Bob Dylan CDs and shit.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah, I mean, there's
the new Tom Petty.
Hey, I'm just
album.
saying they're no McDonald's.
Yeah,
they're no McDonald's.
This is true.
And to be honest, I most of the I mean, as far as local places,
right,
seem to usually coexist with Starbucks.
Because it's a different audience.
I think it's a different audience. Exactly. It's not the same kind of thing as
like
Walmart.
Like you said, you would go to Starbucks when you're out driving around.
Well, I'm out of town.
Place you're sure about.
Unless I knew of a local place, I'd go there.
Right.
Given the chance, but yeah, if there's not one, I'll go to Starbucks. Absolutely.
And if you think of like capitalism and the way that businesses can sort of, behave, it's got to be a pretty huge spectrum of how, you know what I mean? It's not like they're all this or they're all that.
Right.
No, yeah,
and
exactly.
I think that Starbucks is sort of like that. Not like all the rest, but certainly still making a lot of money.
Which is well, they try to differentiate themselves on a lifestyle.
It's slightly better than those gigantic red balls in front of Target.
Yeah,
right.
I'll give it up for that.
Everybody needs red balls.
That's corporate art.
Big red balls.
But on going from the corporate world to the world of the president.
The corporate world.
And yesterday's.
I think you'd call that from the corporate world to the corporate world. Actually,
corporal political industry.
Yeah,
corporal. Is that what you said?
Corporal punishment.
Corporal law.
No, I was just reminded of when he recently had his small business conference, and we looked over the list of the small businesses that were invited.
Like Dow Chemical.
Yeah, exactly. Microsoft. It's a small business. Yeah.
They don't employ everyone, do they?
Right.
Then they are small.
They are small.
Walmart is coming to the small business because they know the most about destroying small.
very. I mean, given the planet's population, they employ a very tiny percentage. So they're a small business.
Does deal with a lot of small businesses. They fucking muscle them.
They destroy them.
They say, "Guess what? We're your customer now, so don't fucking sell to anybody else."
Exactly. But yeah, his statements last night, that
is basically
completely non-political speech he gave last night, right?
Yeah, it's not political. It wasn't about justifying a war that no one is happy about.
No. And
you guys are terrorists.
That's right.
That's right. And yet again, because we are contrary to the government.
We'll have to find out who the Republican House member was today who said that he was wondering if the Democrats were actually trying to defend the terrorists
more than America. They're more concerned about protecting terrorists than American citizens.
Yeah,
which sort of stands logic on its head, considering the war on terror is the thing that's killed more Americans than the terrorist attacks.
9/11.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's
so
pretty interesting how we do that.
In fact, it's those Americans that are going to get killed.
Yeah.
That we're talking about.
Go read the transcript and watch the video if you really want to.
And puke.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I would actually say check out the Matt Lauer interview too if you really want to get it.
Yeah, if you want to watch George Bush try to poke Matt Lauer in the chest about 6 times.
He's got some points to make, and he doesn't shy away from pointing Matt Lauer in the chest, just getting
unnecessarily angry because he's being questioned.
Yeah. Whenever he really hits a question, he goes, "That's a good question." Have you ever noticed that?
Well,
or thanks for asking that question.
In this interview, he was sort of being I would say chased around by Lauer a bit on the legality of the CIA prisons, and
the chairman of Amnesty International says that it's illegal to have secret
prisons. So Bush.
Well, we disagree on that point.
Well, and his favorite tactic is to then redefine the question that you asked him, which is not the question that you asked him.
You asked me what my favorite icy flavor was.
Right. You asked me if I'm protecting the American people, and I am. Well, no, he didn't ask you about that at all.
No, again, Mr. President, I asked you
about the legality.
How do you justify this? Most people think it violates the Geneva Convention.
I understand there might be oil in Alaska. That's not what I'm talking about.
What?
What's the score here? Sorry, I was getting Ross Perot there for a second.
I'm a finisher.
That works good.
They're both Texans.
Well, and Olbermann had the great the kind of retort before Bush's little address last night.
I have to say, I think Olbermann's getting, dare I say, a little bit of clout in the whole primetime, newsy, whatever.
Is he on MSNBC?
Yeah. Yes, he is.
And what time is he on?
He's about the only thing on MSNBC worth watching.
Keith Olbermann.
Keith Olbermann. He's
former ESPN sportscaster.
With
Craig
Sports Night or something, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that the real show?
What's that?
No, Sports Center. Sports Night's the fake show.
No, he did the real. Yeah, he did the real.
The real one.
Yeah,
right.
Sports Center.
Yeah.
It just tells you he's a good writer because those guys actually write pretty well.
He's the dude that was going back and forth with Bill O'Reilly, like saying, they talk about each other on their show now.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And that's Ben Olbermann's. I mean, to be honest, it's kind of the hip hop thing. You find the biggest kid on the block and you start giving him shit, and justifiably so.
But he
obviously,
knows
O'Reilly's
he's smarter,
point.
though,
and that's the thing, exactly. When it's somebody you know you can beat, it's even better.
Well, O'Reilly just gets angry too.
Yeah. Cut his mic.
Yeah. I'm not listening to that shit.
Shut up.
You disagree with me.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
I like. I love talk shows. It's a talk show, Bill. You're gonna have me on so you can tell me to shut up.
Shut up.
All right. Yeah. That's great. Yeah, but that's a great. I would say go check out that video. It's a pretty inspiring piece of journalism, that's pretty hard to see, especially on TV anymore.
We have a little snippet here that the court has rejected video blogger Josh Wolf's appeal, and he's likely going to go back to prison. He spent, I think, a month in prison. This is a video blogger in, I believe, California who sold footage. He actually shot footage and sold it to news crews, but refused to release all of the footage he had to the court because there was a riot and a police car got caught on fire that got ignited, and
so he did, and
he refused to release all the footage.
Right, that would basically show the perpetrators.
That theory goes. No one acknowledged this. Okay. He just refuses to release
all of the footage,
all of his footage.
Right,
under the fact that he's a journalist and he has protected sources.
And this is about whether bloggers really are journalists or not.
To some extent, yes.
Yeah. Video.
It's is he a journalist? Right. Well, he's a guy who makes a career off of reporting stuff, and he shot this, and he sold it to news stations.
I guess, and one of the things that also comes down to is why is a private citizen any different than a journalist? Why should anybody be able to demand your footage, all of your footage?
I don't think you can, man.
I mean,
they're legally you can't.
Whether he's a private citizen or a journalist, it doesn't seem like it.
Well, there was some guy in
much of a difference.
Was it Boston? I think we talked about this. That the police took his camera phone or told him that he wasn't allowed to take. They arrested him for taking photos on the street with his camera phone when they were arresting people.
It's
like, dude, it's on the street.
Yeah, I'm in public.
They had no right to arrest him, but they took him in. I don't know if they arrested him. They just took him.
They took him in and said,
Dude.
"Whoa, blah blah blah."
Give him
blah.
shit. And
Right.
You're not under arrest. Well, then, can I leave?
Yeah. It's like no shit, huh?
You're wasting my time then.
Yeah. So. It comes down to the question is how we're going to define what a journalist is and what's the impact on that.
Yep.
Are we journalists? If we have a source and we report on it, are we?
I
don't think any of us would claim that we're journalists, but
I don't even keep a journal.
Once you become once you become some sort of media source, where's the line? Who gets to decide?
Especially when media, quote unquote, media source is a definition that's undergoing a pretty big change right now.
Sure, because right now all everything is regurgitation. Yeah. I mean, anybody that is doing
this guy wasn't. He just got the stuff right from the source. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, but I'm saying that there are places that are legitimate news
like
organizations,
legitimate big blogs that they're not.
No, I'm not even blogs. I'm talking about like wire services and stuff. And all they're doing is regurgitating what other services are saying. And reformatting stuff that comes off of wire services, and those are considered news organizations.
Right.
This is a guy that's actually getting a story.
They're like middlemen.
They're
middlemen, really.
Exactly.
News brokers.
News brokers, exactly.
I broke the news. I'm like the Enron of news.
I'm in news futures business.
A lot of it used to be newspaper owned and all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, there's major corporation owned now.
Syndicates, McClatchy newspapers, all those folks. Yep.
But we've got some South America shakeup. Venezuela is upset with OPEC about the way the oil prices are going.
Yeah.
Because they've dropped so much recently.
Yeah, and well, they've got one. I mean, it's like we were talking about Bolivia. You know, you got a raw material to pimp. You got to protect it.
And on that note, the new president of Bolivia, or I believe he's president of Bolivia.
Yep,
as far as the title goes, he's not the prime minister.
Yeah, he's not the chairman.
He is the first native or indigenous leader in country's history.
He was a cocoa farmer.
What?
Yeah.
The first native Bolivian to lead Bolivia?
Yeah. Well, no, it's the... It comes down to...
Oh, you mean like the indigenous...
Yeah,
it'd
be like the people who've descended from people that were there before the Spanish came.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
and one of the things he did was repeal a deal that the former president had set in place that took natural gas out of the country and sent it to outside to be processed. I'm sure to the benefit of some giant international corporation.
Right.
And he's like, no, you know what? We're going to process that ourselves.
Yeah.
And he's taken charge of a whole bunch of land and redistributed land. But Paul and I are talking about this is a country where 60% of the people make less than $2 a day. They live off of less than $2 a day.
Yeah. And I mean, it's huge mountainous regions and things like that. It's not a whole lot of developable anything. Not that they should develop anything like that, but they should at least process their own raw materials.
And on a similar note, and more controversial in the U.S., they've just basically said, in effect, hey, U.S., it's your problem with the cocaine. It's not illegal to grow it here. It's not illegal to sell coca plant here.
In Bolivia, right. We can have as much coca as we want.
Yeah.
We've done it for thousands of years.
People aren't doing a bunch of cocaine here. Cocaine's illegal here. It's your fault, your deal. You deal with your own cokeheads. Don't send your army down here.
Yeah, and they're, of course, talking about the tactics that the U.S. uses, like flying planes over foreign countries and dropping shit that kills their plants.
Right.
Like on a regular basis with
Exactly.
no
But most of the time,
no
there's
anything.
some sort of treaty or they've given us a right.
Usually we've strong-armed them into some sort of agreement that includes we will give you economic aid if you let us destroy the canopy of your forests anytime we feel like it.
Anytime we see some shit we don't think should be growing in your country.
Right.
Could you imagine the U.S. giving rights to other countries to do that shit?
Yeah. Well,
China, you can fly over and kill whatever plants you want if you just feel like it, okay?
That specific argument is usually the argument is my favorite one to bring up on anything as far as how we leverage our international
what if that happened
will.
here?
Yeah, exactly. I've asked several people how many military bases from other countries are in this country. I mean, how long? How long will we stand for that?
Right.
Yeah, well, we got bases everywhere.
Yeah.
That's to help people, Paul.
That's right.
With our guns.
Well, and speaking of bases in other places, in Iraq, for the Super Bowl, some KBR folks were nice
Which
enough.
isn't the radio station.
No, KBR. This is
KBR.
Kellogg, Brown and Root, the Halliburton subsidiary. They basically had large TV screens, big bunches of food and stuff, big party, Super Bowl party, right?
For themselves.
For the troops. they took this. Actually, this was for the troops. They took
commandeered things.
They
from
commandeered
the
all their
troops.
shit and threw the party for themselves and build the government for
It
it.
makes you think that that's what they probably intended like the whole time, and they just
Well, yeah, these are the
dressed it up
same folks that have served rotten food to the troops
and overbuild the government.
and have build the government for people that were never fed, for meals that were never served, and
triple build and quadruple build them for services.
for the services for recreational rooms and stuff like that.
So KBR still has projects going in on Iraq currently.
And I think they have still projects going on
Kuwait.
inside of Dick Cheney too.
Kuwait
Yep.
too. Aren't they in Kuwait as well?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe. Yeah,
because
all of-
there have
they're-
been- there have
actually
been-
they're in Iran. They were, there was a big thing where they were in Iran working on things too.
Really?
Yeah, for a while, that was one of the things that.
And Cheney has nothing to do with it. He
Right.
doesn't know anybody at this company anymore.
No. Absolutely nothing to do with the pension money that he sees every year.
Yeah, exactly. And along those lines, Raytheon has nothing to do with the government either.
No.
Raytheon didn't get a contract, or basically the government is biased towards Raytheon getting this contract for this anti-missile system.
Maggie's mom used to work for Raytheon in advertising.
Yeah, and
It's just shady.
oh, they're awful.
She felt like crap.
Yeah, well, Israel has developed this what is it? Anti-tank weapon?
No, it's an anti-missile weapon.
Missile
for
weapon
tanks.
for tanks. Right.
So
And
it shoots out some explosive, I think, that blows up the missile before it can hit the vehicle. It's a countermeasure.
it's
Like,
for the rocket RPGs.
Right.
It's an anti-RPG measure.
Right.
That's what it is. Anti-RPG.
and it's actually some sort of explosive, but it's built to destroy the RPG before it hits the tank.
Right. It basically is
Or other
sensing all the.
vehicle.
It's doing like a 360 perimeter.
So Israel has
sweep.
a system that does it.
now.
Do you guys ever get the feeling that the arms trade between America and Israel is kind of like the FDA and the drug companies, where it's like, let's go, let's get it out, let's go, come on.
Right.
You
Well,
know?
Oh yeah.
yeah, of course.
There's so much
but
money made over. That's why we're such a warlike country. We have all these defense contractors that, if war stopped, where would all the political money go?
Oh yeah, exactly.
It
Well,
would
that's
go away.
that's why they hated the Clinton years. They really hated the Clinton years because it was downsizing. All that was
Right.
downsizing.
Well, because you don't need to spend the volume of money on this.
No.
It's
Well,
ridiculous.
Yeah, we don't spend that kind of money on anything.
You know what?
else.
Actually, I really appreciate my low wages and support of the war on terror. I just no, I'm just kidding. But
Paul, we just start a company that makes missiles.
that's right, I guess so. But the thing about this is that Israel already has a system that works now. Raytheon will not let, or the army will not buy this Israeli system because
There have been memos that said, "I'm not showing." There was a demonstration of it. They said, I'm not showing any support for this."
like
Army personnel and Pentagon
because
personnel.
because
it
Marines
looks bad.
Marines like dying. Is that why there's no support?
No, it's because Raytheon buys everybody off, man.
Well,
all these
so-
military contractors,
so
it's all
Ra-
inbred.
And Raytheon system is not scheduled to be online until 2010. So in the
Right.
meantime, that's 4 years of Marines taking RPGs
There
to
was
the face.
extensive coverage of this on MSNBC,
Yeah, definitely check into it. It's some pretty unbelievable stuff.
and they showed some of it on NBC News. But
Yeah.
again, I think the larger piece was on MSNBC, and hopefully they have it on their site, unless they're tricking us like NBC did with the Brian Williams interviews with the president.
Did you guys hear though recently about the was it the cluster bombs that Israel shot at Lebanon?
Yeah.
That were like still going off like weeks later.
Yeah,
And
I saw emails
they're
about
like
that.
brand new weapons from
Like
the United
detonating
States.
after they
Just
hit
the
the
last-
ground.
The United States was like, we're going to investigate their use of these weapons.
It's a war crime. It's
Because
actually-
we didn't think they were going to use them.
It's a war
Yeah.
crime because there are undetonated cluster bombs all over the place.
Yeah, and kids
They
are
ca-
like,
like,
la, 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 boom.
Oh, great.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the West just wages like the pussiest of wars.
Oh right.
Like, it's
well,
like Vietnam.
and then we don't even
hey,
know how to
we're going to mess up your generations.
don't know
of
how to
kids.
do anything afterwards.
And wonder why there are people that hate us.
Right.
Why do people hate us?
They hate our freedom.
Much. No, they hate your weapons
Yeah.
and your killing.
Yeah.
They hate our TV. I hate our TV too. Especially when ABC is making up shit about 9/11.
Path to 9/11, based on the 9/11 Commission, except for the shit we made up for fun.
Yeah, and I got to throw up on here also the link for take a look at the trailer that's being shown around to the rest of the world where they say the real story behind 9/11. It's not a docudrama there.
Well, they don't have to do the disclaimer there because
No.
the Clinton didn't.
Clinton
get
wasn't
upset
president of Bolivia.
right.
Yeah.
I had no idea that it had like the anti-Clinton.
Oh,
slant.
it's bad. It shows
They fabricated a scene where was it one of his defense advisors?
Sandy Berger. It shows
Yeah.
the guy playing Sandy Berger talking on the phone with people that have Bin Laden literally in their sights.
They're like, Bin Laden's here. Can we kill him?
no. I'm a pussy Democrat. I'm scared.
And they're like, you have the authority to do this. You know that this is going to prevent a terrorist attack in like 5 years.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I think
And
that's
thousands of Americans will die if you don't make this correct decision.
You know
I'm
this.
not making it.
okay. I think we need to invest ABC to who's leaking the script to you guys because that's
They changed those parts though. 'cause
Oh,
there was
right,
too much
right.
pressure.
They
Yeah,
cut
that's
the end of the scene out. It's Ed.
yeah.
They did the scene that wasn't
Because-
even shown in those clips. that we've
because
seen.
right,
Right.
because at the end of the scene they
He-
changed the way the scene ended
he
with
hung the
Berger
phone up.
hanging up on them while they were like waiting to shoot Bin Laden.
And they pissed a corporation off too. They
They
pissed
pissed off
American
American Airlines off. Yeah,
because they showed American Airlines people checking them in and going, "You think that guy's a terrorist?"
no, that's my friend Muhammad Atta. I
no,
love him.
you should keep his bags. Just don't put his carry-ons on or his checked luggage on. Hold it. We will not call him as a terrorist. Okay. American Airlines did not check the guy in.
No.
You can let his box cutter go by though.
In fact, the guy that did check him in was actually recently on Oprah and
Yeah.
said that he even realized
He's like, wait, I'm black.
no, he
Was
had
that guy?
no, it wasn't that guy. It was a white guy. He was.
Did you watch that? I kept seeing the commercials for it.
No, I saw a couple little. He was like, I had a weird feeling about him, but legally I can do anything.
Yeah, because it's profiling.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
Yeah, he was like, and he wasn't even making a case for that, but he's just saying at the time the way everything was set up.
What airline was it?
I don't remember what
Was it
airline he worked
Canadian
for.
Airlines?
No, exactly.
What's
Fran-
blaming on Canada?
JetBlue.
Blame Canada.
France American Airlines, Franco French, Frenchy
French
Frankie
Airlines.
Frenchy Franco French Airlines, I think is what it was called. Democrat French,
Pro-terrorist Franco.
pro-terrorist sympathizer French Airlines.
Yeah.
We love Nazis.
Yep. So
oh my.
well, Blair's gone down in flames.
Oh, yeah,
In fact,
so-
we were talking about
Did he
this
announce
recently.
a date?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
set a date.
He said a year, but that's not pleasing his party.
They want
at
him
all
out
because
now.
They want him out now because they have a guy on deck that they want to get in there, and they want to drum up all the support before their like general elections or whatever.
Mhm.
And they think that if Blair stays around a year, they're going to be gone, and the Tories are going to take over again. But
Yeah, because if the liberals will just
What's the? He doesn't have to quit.
here's the deal: when a prime minister is elected, he has 5 years
yeah,
to call elections.
right.
Within the 5 years.
Yeah,
right.
anytime
He
within the
can
5
call
years.
elections any time
He
he
can
wants
say,
to.
"I'm tired. I've been here a week."
Yeah.
Elections.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty much.
a lot
But
of-
he has to call the election.
and,
Yeah.
but if
There's
he-
no date. There's no election date. There's no like cycle outside of
you
any
got
time
5
within
years.
this 5-year frame.
Yeah,
That is weird.
It is weird.
it's. I
In the
like
US,
it though.
It's
in
also old.
In the
But-
U.S., they just keep the 5 years. Be like, okay, the last day of 5 years, we're
But
having the election.
No, that's kind of what he's doing, though. I mean,
right,
he's
that's
he's
what.
waiting way
That's
longer.
exactly, and that's
so
what.
they have no right. No one has any right to force him out of office.
No, but
But he pisses the party off.
a couple things. Yeah, he's pissing his party off. But during the last election, he said he wouldn't do what he's doing now. He actually said he wouldn't like prolong any elections and all this, but he is.
But
in
he
fact.
totally.
But yeah,
is.
he's lost a bunch of I think they call them chancellors over there.
Yeah.
of his party.
a lot of
They're
it.
just like, fuck it, I quit.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I quit. Even ones that
Be like
are really,
cabinet positions?
really
yeah,
super,
his administration basically is resigning.
really super loyal ones.
Yeah.
are like going, fuck it, I quit.
Yeah, this would be like
So why wouldn't he just quit?
Because he's a bastard.
yeah, he's
Because he's Bush's buddy.
yeah.
he's
There's
a poodle.
there's literally some interest. It's one of those
It's
things.
probably
where
because Bush told him to stay around for a long time.
You
I mean,
think?
seriously.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
It's like, stay around. I don't want to deal with anybody else.
yeah.
He's like, Tony, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I got lots of money.
Hey, Tony,
What country would you like?
Right.
we got enough to buy. We can buy like a few countries right here.
Would you like a penguin?
Dick Cheney's
Get you a
trying.
live penguin.
Dick's trying to buy enough countries in Africa to make a smiley face right in the middle of Africa. If he lit up all of his countries,
But he's buying it upside down.
But he's buying it upside down. It's a frowny face.
Because he's not going to smile. You're not going to see Dick smile.
So on the one hand, his party's like furious. On the other hand, the conservative party's like, hell yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
They're all in shambles. We're gonna retake over and blah blah blah.
Which nobody in England really wants to see.
I don't know. It's really fucked up because the Tony Blair government's like 100% behind the Bush agenda. What's the
Well,
conservative party going to be like?
I don't think Labor really ever has been. I think
Well, the government heads have been.
Heads
And
have
that's all
been.
that really matters.
Well, right, but that's like saying if Lieberman was president. You
yeah,
know?
it's true.
I mean,
I'm just kind of scared of what like a more conservative England would be like.
well, right, and it's like having a more conservative Canada, which we actually do right now too. I mean,
Because they got sick of our shit too.
they're still liberal.
well,
though.
it's because their liberals were bad at doing shady things and they got caught.
yeah,
Hey.
they're not good at doing shady things like conservatives.
You're right.
It's part of the training course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to
Yeah.
matter what country you're from.
So,
Yeah.
Conservatives better at being shady. Is that the deal?
Yeah, it is.
So speaking of killing the president,
right.
this Bush assassination video that was heard previously talked about on the Nodfast
Yes.
is going to get some American distribution. I think we talked about it just being in England last time.
It was.
Right.
It's a BBC produced piece.
But no, it wasn't. It was Channel 4.
Channel 4, sorry,
which
you're
is
right.
Shown on Channel
Yeah,
4.
shown on
which
Channel
is
4.
like a cable outlet or something. I don't know.
So Toronto Fest.
Yeah,
is-
and Canada, I guess it looks like too.
Yeah, Canada's getting distribution and
'Cause they
they
hate
get U.S.
America.
distribution.
Yeah.
For this film,
yeah, that's right.
which
Well,
kind of reminded me, made me think about this Confederate States of America. Have you heard
Yeah.
anything about this, Josh?
Mm-mm.
It's supposed to be pretty interesting. What if movie? Like, what if the
Oh, so
Confederacy
it's like
had won?
if the South won.
Yeah. I believe it's out on DVD right now. I need to try to get
I kind of want to check it out.
the name of the movie is Hell Breaks Loose.
Yeah, well, I think I read that this was a comic. Marvel used to have the What If series,
Yeah.
and some of them were historical, and some of them were like, what if Superman or what if Spider-Man was a robot?
Is it,
But some of them were like, what if the South won?
Is
It
the
was
movie-
really interesting because some of them was a little more intellectual than the other.
Yeah, right.
is it called like Get Back Here, Boy?
Come here, boy. What if now?
But I guess they have like modern, really racist products like the old blackface soap packages and stuff. But
God.
that's one of the elements is that
Oh,
it still
wow.
exists because
Why don't we explore possible bigotry
Yeah,
that doesn't exist?
How much overt racism would exist in our culture beyond what is there now?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, it's
I mean, there's
Yeah.
already
you know from your family, people just had to get pissed off of it with it, man. Your
Yeah.
dad got threatened with the life threat.
well,
because he refused to be crazy racist.
but it's also one of those.
I'm gonna kill you for not being racist.
It's also one of those things,
What?
though that my dad and I like kind of to joke about too. It's like when you go to a lot of places in the South, they'll say, especially in Mississippi, they like to say that they're the most improved in race relations. But
Like,
it's
what does that mean?
yeah, exactly.
Where were
When-
you before?
When you're in last
The
place,
worst.
it's- yeah, exactly. Most improved is like going from 50th to 47th. So yeah,
It'd be like the most improved school system. Well, how stupid were your people before?
right.
We didn't know what a door was. Now we know what letter A looks
They can all
like.
spell
We're
their
most
name.
improved. We used to put our hands in fire and not know why it hurt.
Lots of research there. Well, so are we down to the end here of
We're
the
done.
35th episode?
35th of the Nodfast.
Thanks for joining us. We'll be on the flip side here
Check
for
out
the
the Technotifier.
Technotifier.
And if you're a person that happens to actually subscribe to this, I think there may be some changes to the feed sometime soon.
Add with Katie Couric to the
so
end of
there'll be
the
if,
title.
if you use iTunes.
Oh, sorry.
If you use iTunes, just search for Nodfast again. It'll show up in the index. Right now, there's one, and I think that one's going to go away eventually.
Yes.
Just to automate it, I think I'm going to switch to FeedBurner because rather than me having to hand code XML, it will do it for me.
Hell yeah.
Right after Katie Couric takes
So-
over in the anchor chair, right?
So, and then if you have manual subscribe, just check nodfast.com out, and I will change the links on there and make some indication to that fact. So thanks
Great.
for joining us. Take
Update
care.
all that stuff. Thanks y'all.
Ta-ta.